make ourselves at home on the Reddit boards. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at some nice little Reddit threads for the first time out here. I haven't really done a Just Chatting stream before, but of course, we're here to chill now. I'm going to get rid of that follower goal right there. We've also met our current follower goal, so thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Give yourself some big ups in the chat, etc., etc. That's 20 reached. That's our first milestone, and that shows a lot because we started this out with like at max, I would say 10-ish followers, and to have this many people joining and coming in here and supporting me, it means a lot. Looking forward to more. So, here we are. Oh, this Spotify song is like just a one big drone. Oh, hey, look who it is. The queen of Reddit streams herself. Oh my goodness. It means we're gonna have a lot to talk about, I'm sure. Alright. If I remembered how to zoom in here, I would do it, but I do not remember. I'm kidding. I got something for us. 175%. Let's see how well that looks on the screen. There we go. I think that works pretty well. Anyway, hi Andrea. How are you doing? Is it Andrea? Andrea? How am I phonetically gonna do this? I never really asked, actually, and I probably should have. Oh my goodness, this music is killing me. Hold on. I'm gonna need to change this playlist because this is wild. I would mind. I would never want to say anybody's name incorrectly or you know, like I don't want to make your name up for you because names mean a lot, you know. They have actual meanings and it matters because I would hate people calling me Davy if I had the choice. So that's fine. You know. All right, let's think of something in here. We're gonna go with some nice Game Chop discography. Hopefully that's not copyrightable. Yep, they call you Andrea. And your British friends call you Andrea. Hey, Game Chops is a goated group. They've been out here for a while doing this good stuff. Anyhow, let's start up with some reading out here. I don't know if you've seen these already. Because I figure you did a lot of Reddit streaming stuff yourself already. Maybe you've been through these Am I Overreactings already. Though they've only been posted 5 hours ago. Anyway, this one's from Extension Athlete 6053. I'm upset with my boyfriend. Am I overreacting? Let's think of a snip of voice here. Hold on. Oh, never mind. We're not doing that one. Oh, I didn't see that trigger warning. We're moving on. This is the one I was actually very interested about when I was looking at the Reddit things. This is one I wanted to really go over because of the title. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So, am I overreacting? Because I smoked and my boyfriend crashed out. Of course, they're both 18. It works out that way. This one is crazy. You've already been here. Don't spoil it. Oh no. Anyhow. Let's go with some nice backstory for it.
My F18 BF M18 has an ick for smoking, vaping, and drinking alcohol. When we first got into this relationship with each other, he made it clear that he wouldn't want to be with me if I was smoking or vaping at the time, or if I planned to do it at all while we were together.
I think I've read this before. I feel like I've definitely read something like this before. Karma Farmers, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Continue. Knock the mic over. Gotta get back into the voice and into the feel of it. Hold on.
I agreed. I had done all that in the past, but only socially, and didn't really do all that anyways. So I didn't touch a vape or cigarette, and I hardly drank since we made it official. Although he didn't like drinking much, that was the only thing that he had a lenience on. Anyways, we're both part of a large friend group, and we all decided to throw a party at the end of the year. Of course, 20 plus, 18-year-old teenagers? No doubt there's going to be drinks, drugs, and everything else. My boyfriend hates parties, naturally, so the entire time he's moody and constantly wants to leave. Meanwhile, I'm having fun with my girls drinking. I regularly checked up on him, asked if he was okay, but he gets very uncomfortable around me when I'm drunk. Again, 'cause he hates alcohol. Anyways, night goes on, he ends up leaving the party halfway through without telling me, and I get upset and pissed. I tried to contact him, but I don't know where the hell my phone went and got distracted, so eventually I decide, F it, I'm going to enjoy my night. I continue drinking late into the night and I end up in a smoke circle. I decline the joint, but a cigarette gets passed to me and I decide I'm gonna have a puff. Try it out, you know? Absolute ass, by the way. I had about 5 puffs that entire night. Wake up next morning, find my phone, and message my boyfriend to see if he's okay. He's not. He finds out I smoked and crashes out. Is what he said to me justified? And should I just take it, or should I not accept that? Like, I know I shouldn't have smoked that cigarette, so it's fair that he reacted like this, right? He says it's valid he spoke to me like that because I pushed him to one of his limits, but I don't really know. Help would be appreciated in how I should have gone about this. Pink heart.
Okay, moving on. I'm surprised I actually got to keep up that voice the whole time. That was fun. Voice acting be like... Anyway, now we read. I'm assuming this is all the boyfriend at this point. No, wait. Wait, yeah, this is all the boyfriend, right? This is all the boyfriend from these texts. I don't know, she's probably got like an iPhone, different colors. Oh, thanks. Oh, I gotta call you just something random aside from the two of them. Thank you, Andiria. There we go, that's her name now. It's Andiria. Oh, the top's cut off. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. It didn't really help with all that, but alright. What the fuck am I supposed to do now, you asshole? You fucked this all up. All the plans we made and all the sacrifices and all the pain we went through for this, and you fucked it all. You fucking fucked it all. No, I'm sorry. What? Do people actually talk like this? There's no way. There's no way. Yo, okay. Anyway, hold on. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna text my wife real quick, tell her that I'm streaming just in case she gets done with work, comes back home. I'm sure she would love something like this, just to be around here. If I got her to sit down next to me, we just chat about these things and have a grand old time doing banter, but she refuses to do streaming things with me. She's very shy. An anxious little lady. Oh, speaking of, Enderia, that's your new name. I think I'm doing a Marvel Rivals stream later, so if that was the thing that you were saying your people were still interested in, you can always feel free to start up a stream and then like raid it later. Raid mine afterwards. Or just join in, it's really up to you. Anyway, I'll continue reading. Where were we? Yes. Yes, we got this, yes. This is why I told you we aren't gonna get married. Cause you expect me to marry a bitch that does shit like this to me. Hold on, that wasn't the voice I had before. But that's crazy. Let me think. It was more surfer. Hold on. Gotta be mad delusional. And I told you this before too. And what happened? You knew exactly what I was saying was gonna happen. Despite all your promises, you lie. Fucking loved a piece of shit. Fucking trusted a piece of shit. Get your ass back to this apartment and bring my shit. I'm leaving. I don't care. Cry to redacted. Tell them you fucked me over. Tell them all you're a piece of shit to me. Tell them... Jesus Christ, this man. I'm dying. Hold on. I'm gonna try and do this all in one breath, because it's what he wrote it as. Tell them all you're a C-word, cause you are. Sick of you doing this to me. I can't love you, redacted. I can't believe you. I really can't believe you actually did that. I can't you did it in the first place. I can't... Oh, I hope they got the next one. Hold on. No, they did not. I can't we love you did it after I... I don't know what he's trying to... Cause you're fucking dumb. You so fucking dumb.
Yes, I had one more later on in the night, but after one puff, I threw it off to...
Redacted. Bro, I lied. Bro, I lied you. Even though you weren't the best person, I could have done so much better, but I liked you. This is gonna give me an aneurysm.
Although I shouldn't have, you came through my mind in that moment and it disgusted me.
Just for me to get fucking shat on. Fuck you. I fucking hate you. Jesus Christ. What is... So is she asking if she overreacted because he crashed out? Because I'm confused at this point. Like, she wants to know what she should have done in going about this. But who is she asking for help in this situation? I don't know. There's the real question. Like, what does anybody do in this situation? This man is an absolute travesty. I would never. I would never. Couldn't be me, girl. Could not be me. I would be so out. Like, I could not. It's giving... involuntary celibate. That's what it's giving. But for real though, that's absolutely wild. I can't. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what is this man trying to do? Who does he think he is? Yeah, it's giving no emotional maturity. For sure. For sure it is. Yo. No, but they're both 18, and I don't think even an 18-year-old would be this stupid, you know? To like, well, never mind. Never mind. When I was young and dumb, and now I'm old and dumb, but I was young and dumb. This is like 9 years ago. What would I have been like 9 years ago? In fact, no. You know what? No. I'd be ending high school, and I was not like this bad. Not at all. Over a cigarette, nonetheless. Yes. It is giving abusive boyfriend for sure. I can believe that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Despicable, even. But like... he has leniency with alcohol, but this was just too much. She didn't even have to tell him, honestly. She went through all the effort to be nice to him and to tell him and be a good partner and be honest about the things that happened that he might not like. There's no leniency though. If you smoke a cigarette, I can't lie though. Cigarettes, gross. Just gross. Like personally, for me at least, cigarettes gross. But like I wouldn't do something like this in response, you know? That's a way overreaction on his part. His part. She's not overreacting by thinking he's ridiculous, because that is ridiculous. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I couldn't do that. I'd break up with him. You can do better, girl. Just leave him. I'm gonna move on to the next one because I don't think this is really worth considering my time over. We all know this guy's the asshole here, and he's also overreacting. That's not what we're asking here. She's perfectly fine. That was the worst crash out. And again, I feel like I read this before. Like this same thing. I feel like I've read this before on my own, and it wasn't these people. Like it wasn't two 18-year-olds. So I feel like they're probably karma farming on this one. Let's see what some of the comments say before we move on. How he came at you is insane. That's true. That's true. Not overreacting. He shouldn't be verbally abusing you. Yep. Yep. Does he have trauma related to these things? It doesn't matter. It doesn't excuse his behavior. And it's not excusing the behavior. I'm not saying it excuses his behavior or the way he talked to you, but it would definitely explain some things. If you really cared, you know. If he wanted to, he would. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, why would you crash out over it? That's the craziest part. Did you smoke crack, bath salts, or the neighbor? Did you smoke the neighbor? What kind of start is that one? Because if it was just a cigarette, he's hysterical and needs to be slapped and calm him down. Valid. Honestly, valid. Violence is never the answer. However, it will be sometimes a good part of the sentence, if you know what I mean, you know? It's not the answer, but sometimes it needs to be there for the sentence that's part of. At least in a time like this. This guy just... I can't with that. I cannot. Not at all. I refuse. Will not do it, cannot do it. Well, sometimes the solution, sure. But... That gives us the odd situation of saying maybe it is the answer, because that's the same thing as a solution, isn't it? So we're not gonna say that for now. Like I said, never the answer, but could be part of the sentence that does give the solution. Anyway. Let's move on. The next one. I was interested in this one as well. And of course, if there are more posts to look at, you are free to share them in the Discord, just so we can look at those. I have a channel up just for that, and it is the chatting stream submissions section. So throw it on in there if you really want to. Anyhow, let me just sit here with my phone. Speaking of phone, does anybody know, just on a random question, does anybody know what I should do to fix the back of my phone coming off? Because currently, I mean, aside from just having a case, if it ever falls, this immediately comes off, and my camera portion, like the part that covers my camera, also comes off, unfortunately. So I gotta keep putting it back on. And you know, if I'm just holding it the wrong way, it might fall off again at some point. So, aside from just having a case on the back of it, which is money, and I'm poor, and a streamer who's just starting out. But, if there's any other solutions, let me know. I was thinking maybe I just like hot glue gun it and keep it on there, but then I'm worried about the future, you know. Anyway, back to the Reddit streams. Hold on. I saw another a view show up there, so I was wondering what's happening. Into adhesives indeed. Sell adhesives. Okay, look at that. And Daria out here being the MVP. VIP, if you will. I'll look into that. If anything, you can always send me something on that, and I would appreciate that. Yeah, the adhesive is the issue there, where it's gone now from the sides. So getting us some more would definitely help out. Anyhow, am I overreacting? Hickey on girlfriend's neck. Not going to go into everything, but I'm 24 and a dude, girlfriend, she's 20 and a girl, went and hung out with their friend last night, and this morning I see this. It looks exactly like a hickey, but she swears up and down it's not. Can anyone confirm if this is a hickey, or am I overreacting? Picture-wise, you know, to me that kind of looks like a hickey. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are bruise prone and injury prone. My wife is one of them that is very injury prone, but bruises definitely cover a lot more area than that, and hickeys can definitely cover a small area like that. In my experience, you know, my clever experience. I'm such an experienced man. I'm a man of many sensual worlds and favors and abilities. So, looks like a hickey, 10 out of 10. I'd say this is a 6 out of 10 hickey. Could have done better. Moving on. No, but what do you think? To me, that looks like a hickey. It looks like a hickey to me. I don't know what else it could be. That would be, unless she like was going like this repeatedly, you know. And what's the chances of that? What's the chances of that in any of these situations? I don't think it's very likely. Let's see what the comments think in there. Yeah, that's a straight up hickey. I gotta find out though. I want to know what she said it was as well, if he does answer. She didn't know it was there, then asked if I did it in her sleep, then she said she has no idea. What a gaslighter indeed. Didn't he say that she came back from their friend's house this morning? Like, so he couldn't even do that if he wanted to. The gaslighting is real. Oh my gosh, dude. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Could not be me. 4 years younger than him, probably still in college. Probably out here living her wild life, staying by her friends. Probably a dorm. I wouldn't even consider, anything else at this point. When that type of stuff happens, you know what you gotta do? You gotta leave. You gotta get out. If you don't, then you don't. That's your choice, ultimately. At the end of the day, if you think you can stay with somebody who did this, go ahead. I would not. Though I am also a very strange person. And it's just because at this point, it's not like the action, it's the thought behind it or lack thereof. The breach of trust here when she said she was just gonna go hang out by somebody. I think that she should have said a long time ago at least that she cared about her friend in some type of way. Sometimes things happen, you slip up, you both fall in bed and oh no, he fell onto your neck. He fell onto your neck. It happens to the best of us. That's how it happened with me with my wife. I just fell into the bed on her, you know what I'm saying? That's how that worked. Not like you breach anybody's trust and have to pay the consequences for it. These things happen. Sometimes the hickey ends up on your neck, and if that happens, you just gotta be ready to deal with the consequences. You take the choice, you see what happens. F around and find out, And she just effed around. Now it's time for her to find out. At least I think so. Oh, interesting. What other ideas would they give? I need to find out. Some of the machines could give these marks on your neck that look like hickeys. Does anybody know what kind of machine that would be that would give you that? What are you using that's clamping into your neck in such a way? She wasn't even there between the time. It's not looking good, mate. Mm-mm-mm. That suck out blackheads at the gym? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. So you're saying it's possible. It's a very small possibility, but still possible that she just had a blackhead in this area next to this mole and then used a thing to suck out the blackhead that went all the way up and down somehow. I mean, it could happen, you know? I'm just wondering if that's a possibility. 100% Hickey for sure. No, we're gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna leave that one alone. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you've seen it happen, I have no reason to doubt that. It could be a thing. Could be a thing. This music is a real bop. Me and my old self. I'm gonna sit here and listen to it. Hold on. I'm just gonna use Game Chops music from now on, aside from my League rock music. Am I overreacting? He basically calling me stupid or no? This one's about a friendship from off the top of my head 1. Let's find out. What kind of voice would off the top of my head 1 have? Maybe a little stuffy one. First time dog owner, and we're not a part of this dog community because they're too extra. But I didn't make it to dinner. The dog is irrelevant, but this. He's just got a weird way with words in these sentences. I can't predict the syntax he's gonna be using, so I'm gonna have to like actually pay attention. The voice might have to go for a little bit. Oh, no, never going. The dog is irrelevant, but isn't this basically calling me stupid? This friend of mine went sideways last night. He asked if I want to grab dinner in 30. Always last minute. I told him I was going to wait near his house because I have a pup in a crate, and I didn't want to go home and get him fired up just to calm him down again? I don't know. We don't deal with the dog. We don't. Nope. I'm losing the voice. Hold on. We don't deal with the dog community because they're overwhelmingly. But isn't this basically calling me stupid? Like, what is going on here? I'm not disappointed. What's the point, if you don't mind? And, okay, I want to leave it alone. You can't function or be 3 seconds. These people. Be 3 seconds be away from the dog. It's totally consumed you. It's a huge security blanket / crush / dependency / non-function without him. There you go, I finally said it out loud. You smother the dog. And accept and want it to smother you. You can't even separate yourself from him for even a minute. I was out before you asked me. I do mind I rushed and got there with the 20-minute countdown. And I stood you up. The reason you're leaving it alone because this has nothing to do with me. I wasn't home when you invited me, and Jagger was. Being in 2 separate locations is as far from smothering as it gets. Even if I was home, he is in no way, shape, or form the... Dang. Alright, we got so close. Oh no! Oh no! Where's the rest of the story? Where's the story? We can't lose the story! Oh my lord. We've lost the story. Not a single quote, not a comment. He's gone. This was 6 minutes ago? There's no way. Oh, he's gone. Let's see an update. Update, here we go. I went home instead because my pants were falling off and wanted to change real quick and then rushed out to meet him at dinner and couldn't park. He doesn't have a car. You don't need one in this area. I meant to say, I can't ask the dog community the second time, obviously. Say, a dog should be advanced as a reflection of me. Am I wrong? My thoughts on this at the moment? No. You are overreacting. He was not calling you stupid. I'm glad this is deleted at this point. We've wasted our time reading that, and we will not do it again. Any thoughts on that one, Andaria? I'm gonna forget to call you that at one point. You gotta remind me anyway. Oh, interesting. Look at that one for sure. And I'll look at that one because for sure that happens to me or others probably. Moving the mic ever so slightly. There we are. You can hear me opening my mouth. A little bit of ASMR for you. On to the next one. Am I overreacting? From Ash Granger, or Ash Granger if you will, for all my English friends out there. Ash Granger. Yes, Ash Granger. Anyway, I'm overreacting. My boyfriend didn't want to take me out on our anniversary. Basically what the title says. For context, my boyfriend, 20, and I, 19, have been together for a year. And he's such a loving guy. But basically, every guy ever, he's really immature when it comes to his friends. Now, last week we were on a date, and I brought up our anniversary. He told me not to worry and that he had stuff planned for it, and that it was a surprise. I obviously accepted that and thought nothing of it. Yesterday was our anniversary, and we already saw each other in that morning and when I came to watch his practice. We said happy anniversary to each other, and he was acting normal. When I got home, I texted him and we had the conversation above. It's below though. This is so frustrating. I'm not sure if I'm overreacting and if I shouldn't have expected anything for our anniversary. Am I overreacting? Let's get into it. Hey, what time are you picking me up? What? What time are you picking me up for our date night? It's the 18th, remember? I don't know what date you're talking about, but I'm going to Redacted tonight. But I already told you that. Redacted? It's our anniversary. 1 year. You told me last week you had something planned. Shut your bitch ass up. I don't know, broski. I'll be at Redacted tonight. We can do it next week. It's not that deep. Can you stop? This is so stupid. You promised me something tonight. And even if you hadn't, I feel like it's such a basic expectation to go out on our anniversary. I don't know what to tell you. You can go to Redacted any other day. Well then, I don't know what to tell you either. This is so not okay. Or fair to me. Chill out. No, I'm not going to chill out. It's our 1 year anniversary, and you have the fucking nerve to say you're going to Redacted. Fine, I won't. I can take you out. If it's so important, it's not that deep. Jesus. Not that deep, dude.
I don't know. I feel like going out with me shouldn't be a chore. It should be something you want to do.
Bro, make up your mind. Not everything's about you.
I never said it was.
And then she posts, so now it's about her. Now it's back to being about her. Is she overreacting? I would say, in this situation, at their age, 19, 20, no, these things are important to people that age, you know? Especially going out 1 year. 1 year's a long time when you're only 19. People don't stay around that long. I know back in my early college, end of high school years, I wouldn't have been able to stay in a relationship for that long. I mean, I did, and now I'm here with my girl over here. But, I mean, most people I knew were leaving relationships around this age and just playing the field. So if they're sticking together for a whole year, they're probably ready. She's probably as committed as she's gonna get to this. So for her, I don't think it's an overreaction in her situation. However, if this is a general broad statement,
Definitely an overreaction, I would say.
sometimes you just can't do it. Sometimes you had plans. Sometimes you can't get an anniversary, and no one has an anniversary like you do. When you go for an anniversary, you have to do what you have to do. The best anniversary ever. And this time it's not going to be the best anniversary ever for her, unfortunately. So she's not overreacting in her response there, but she's overreacting on a general relationship situation. Even last anniversary for me and my fiance, wife person, thing, girl of dreams, we didn't get to go do anything for our anniversary because I was going to a wedding for my other friend, and she didn't want to go because she didn't know him at all. So that was understandable. It wasn't a deal breaker. She didn't like bite my head off for it. It's something that happens. Sometimes things come up. Sometimes you had other plans, but it looked like she thought that he had plans from the week before. Who's to say he wasn't getting her a gift or something to give her after the day when he went to go hang out with his boys, you know? We went to Redacted's house, so we never know what happened there. But I would honestly hang out with the boys on any anniversary. You can't leave the boys out there, you know? You can't, anniversary or not, the boys have always been there for you. So they have the longer anniversaries, you know? You could say, well, it might be our 1 year anniversary, but I've had 15-year anniversary with the boys here, going to Redacted's house, and it could be the same day. It could be the same day. It could be the same. What's the matter with a little bromance? You know, it happens. I can't be serious with that. No, I'm just joking. But it's hard to imagine that anything good will come of this relationship now, especially at that age. I think it will be done for both of them at that age. But that's crazy though, for real. The way he was talking to her, just like, it pissed me off. I hate reading these types of things, you know? One, like, the complete disrespect for anybody there is ridiculous. Especially with somebody you say you care about in that way. My wife curses a lot too, but it's not like at me most of the time, I guess. So it's not as bad. But, you know, putting down somebody in that type of way is never alright. Especially telling somebody to shut their bitch ass up, especially when they're telling you something that matters to them. Just ignoring their emotions. No, couldn't be me. Again, it's giving emotional immaturity. Gonna be emotionally abusive when he gets older. Giving involuntary celibate for sure. It's giving manosphere to me. I'm not gonna bother with this anymore. I'm kidding. Hopefully he's not part of any of that stuff, but he is, however, a complete dick and should be ashamed of himself. if you're watching this, random unnamed character, shame on you. Shame. Now you vibe. I'm sorry, I got a vibe. This music is nice. I'm gonna turn it up so you guys can jam with it too. Now we take a little moment to have a radio break. Welcome back to WYIN, The Ding. I'm your host Yin, and this song is for all of you out there. Have a nice Game Chops afternoon. You're listening to Fleeting Spirits by Joshua Morse and Game Chops. Next up on the list we have Into the Deep by Blind and Game Chops. For all you Metroid fans out there, this one might sound familiar. Keep yourselves tuned in, stay with me, and welcome back to The Ding. Soon we'll be accepting callers on line 1. And since it's like 4:45 and we only had set to go like 5, we're gonna do this one, then head straight on to the just straight up chatting, just hanging out. So this one will be the last of the Am I Overreacting so far. We're gonna go with Am I Overreacting by Ad Special 1251. My boyfriend thinks I have an attitude in my text. Did I overreact and come off rude? Now this one, we've all been there, haven't we? We've all overreacted to one of those. You can't tell emotions through text. So you never know, actually. I'm very interested to see where this goes. So, here's the context. My boyfriend left flowers at my house on Mother's Day, then promised me a dinner tonight at our favorite restaurant as part of my gift. We talked about it a couple of times this week, and I confirmed last night we were going. He said yes, but also confirmed he didn't make a reservation yet. This place definitely needs a reservation, especially on a Friday night, and he knows that. He was golfing at 8 a.m. this morning, and I talked to him then. This was my first contact with him since speaking this morning. Well, tell us what that contact was. Let's find out. Hope you're killing it out there. What time do I need to be ready by? I've been out all day. Chat? Hey yo. Hey yo. What time we gotta be out, chat? What time do you be ready, chat? We still planning on doing a Mother's Day dinner, chat? What, dude? Yo, what's the attitude for? No attitude. Hope the tournament was fun. What time are you planning for tonight? Nah, man. You're canceling? You're chalking. What part of the world are these people from? Oh no, you're chalking. Oh god. I'm wondering the same thing. What is chalk in here? I mean, maybe Rudy's got the chalk, and so maybe I'm drawing a wild conclusion here. Here's the link, right? Rudy's got the chalk, and Chalk Zone is when he draws things and they come to life, right? So he's making it up. He's drawing it into life. So maybe she's now chalking by making up something. She's making it up is basically saying. You're chalking. I don't. I'm trying. I tried my best. I can't help with this man. I'm gonna continue because I need to find out if she knows what chalking is. Oh, he's still saying chalk. Yo, he's still saying chalk. Chalkins everywhere. Yo, is this what Google didn't even know? Yo, is this what kids are saying nowadays? Because I haven't heard anybody say this yet. And I don't know. Hold on. What age were they? What age were they? She didn't say. She didn't say. First you were chalking, and then it was because you didn't like your energy. All right, no, we gotta finish this. Hold on, we gotta finish this, cause I gotta see how many times you're chalking. Are you canceling? Because I asked the time so I could be ready. Like, why do you have to chalk so bad? It's like in your blood. We have plans. I want to know the time. Why are you chalking? I'm gonna start saying this. Yo, it's so beautiful. It's so beautifully dumb. I can't wait till I'm in my rivals and get destroyed and I'll be like, yo, are you not in the point right now? Why you chalking, bro? Like you chalked up, bro. You chalked up. It's just, I can't. I'm so ready for this. This is the thing now. I hope you know. I hope you know. My fan base is gonna be called Little Chalkers now. What's up, my little chalkers? And don't forget, if you ain't chalking, you ain't doing it right. All I asked was what time to be ready. Oh my god, you can't help it. Chalking. You literally can't. You love chalking. I take a while and get distracted and don't like to be rushed, so I just wanted to know what time. It's crazy. He must talk like this all the time because she just normally responding. Like this is just this guy. He just be chalking. Also, it's not fair to make me sit around. I asked for a time. That's it. Why you can't just be ready? You need like 2 hours to get ready. It's not prom. Hold on. I'll give him a New England accent to make it sound a little bit more jerkish. So I'm just supposed to get ready and sit and wait? Why you can't just be ready? You need like 2 hours to get ready? I don't need 2 hours to get ready. I just like to have a time in mind. I think most people do. I'm not liking your energy right now, to be honest. Why? Feel like you're good for something wacky or something. Okay. I just asked for a time. Do you not want to go? Honestly, hate how you just said what you said about Mother's Day dinner, like almost sarcastically. Like, what the Okay, the accent's going everywhere. We're just gonna call it, I don't know, the greaser accent. We'll call it the greaser accent. There we go. Like, what the fuck? It wasn't sarcastically. I thought that's what it was. Didn't mean for it to come off that way. What's the quotes for then? Why is every text I get something about you or your feelings? Has to benefit you for any conversations. I mean, come on, it's all about you, always all about you. I can't believe I knew he was gonna do that. I was just excited and looking forward to it. All about you, all about you, all about you, all about you. Yo, me. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. My feelings, me. You chalking, me. Oh, Mother's Day dinner, ha, me. You told me on Mother's Day after you dropped off the flowers you wanted to take me out as well. You told me on Mother's... Okay, she said it both twice. Okay. Oh, it doesn't benefit me. Ha, fuck that. Me. I'm so tired of this man. Oh, but it's so fun to read. Oh, I'm glad you got to search up some context for chalking out here. Hold on. Let me see what you got. Only context Google is she is sports betting or meth. And how is she what? Hey, yo. I don't know. I don't know what you just said. I don't even know what that was. Hey, divorce him. He's chalking. Hey, divorce him. He's chalking. He's chalking over there. Divorce the guy. What are you doing? It ain't worth it. Divorce the guy. Hey, yo. That's the end of it, though, for real. I was just looking forward to both of us having a nice time together. But if you don't want to go, no one is forcing you. Okay, alright. What even possesses you to go for that long? That many times? Yo, okay, hold on. I gotta do that again because one, that was so fun to do. Also, he's ridiculous. I gotta go about. Hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Yo, yeah, he chalking for real. Like he's chalking, bro. He chalked all the way up right now. Like, yo, bro, listen. If you know that, bro, you chalking, bro. You chalking right now. Why you gotta chalk like that, bro? It's like it's in your blood. Why you chalking right now, man? Why you chalking, huh? Why you chalking? Why you chalking? What you chalking about, man? What you chalking about? Relax. Why you chalking? Why you chalking? See, it makes a lot more sense now when you do it like that. It makes sense. It belongs here now. But I gotta do it. I gotta go back and do it now. Just cause it's hilarious. What's the quotes for then? Why is it every text I got something about yous or your feelings? As to benefit yous for any conversations. All about you, always all about you. All about you, all about you. All about you, all about you. Yo, me. My feelings, me. Me, oh, Mother's Day dinner. Ha, me. I can't. Yo, I wonder how much time actually passed between these messages, because I feel like it was at least a minute between each one of these messages. So he's just steaming over there while playing golf. He just hits the ball and goes right back to it. Me. Oh, Mother's Day dinner. Hits it, and then because he probably missed, he probably didn't get a hole in one. He's like, doesn't benefit me. Ha, fuck that. Me. He's just taking out on her. Like right now, he's fully chalking, bro. Bro's in chalk overload. That's it. A +4 on his game. That's too low. He does not deserve a +4. He deserves a +900. 20, +20 for sure. +20 on his game. Yo, that man chalking for real. Like, I don't even want to look at that anymore. He chalks so much. Like, why he chalking like that? I gotta see what people are saying about this. Times like this, I pray the other person stumbles upon the post and sees how many people are crapping on them. Because, well, this person certainly deserves it. Hope you made the best of your Mother's Day either way. She deserves it. More chalk than a crime scene is crazy, but it's very applicable here for sure. Man's chalked so much, I would say. Man's chalked so much we call on the blackboard, you know? Man's chalked so much. He's got a. No, I gave up. Call him the supply closet because he always run out of chalk. No. Man's chalked so much we thought he'd be doing algebra on the blackboard. Okay, we're done with that. We're done. We're done with that. Hey, we're chalking here. Hey, we're chalking here. What you looking at? Your man's got more. Well, damn. Man's got more chalk than a crime scene. He's chalking. Hold on. Gotta do an Australian version. He's chalking here. Man's got more chalk than a crime scene. There we go. Than a crime scene. That works pretty well. I gotta think of the different ways we could say that. Over the next 4 minutes, we're just gonna keep talking and chalking, and we're gonna keep moving the chalks. We're gonna keep finding different ways to say chalk. Give me a nice accent to try for the chalking. Let's move on over to the just chatting, so you can just look at my beautiful face. Also, look at this hair. Oh my god, man. I messed it up with my headphones, but I'm so proud. I came out the shower. I put in some hair milk from freaking what's it called? Hold on, I think I have anything for it. Same company did this. Carol's Daughter. That's my thing. Got some hair milk in there, and now oh, them curls, them curls, and you should feel how fluffy it is. Oh my god. Oh, I'm about to chalk. I'm about to chalk. Yo. I'm so tired of this. Oh god. You should never let me go through that. Cause now everybody's gonna be chalking. We can't not chalk. I'm gonna like clip that now. Hold on. No, you should clip that. I'm gonna put a little stream marker just so we know where it is. There we go. Stream marker placed. I'll come back to chalk this. Anyway. Okay, side question. I'm distracted now. I got a little shawl, right? I got a shawl thingy from like a family member for a birthday. I don't know how to wear it really at all. I know it's supposed to go like latch on in the front here, but it always falls off. Do shawls have sizes that I'm like, is this a shawl like officially? Anyway, do they have sizes and I just have like a bun that's too big? I can't actually put it on me correctly, or am I just like not wearing it right? I kind of want to just at this point slide it on over to the side and just have it covering me on one side like this, kind of like a little Roman cape pauldron thing, because I'm cold otherwise and I'm trying not to be cold. So it's not working the way it is. And I don't know if people wear them like this at all, because I think this is kind of how I'd want to have it. Kind of like a little snuggie out here. Boom, there you go. But it's not going to stay up this way either. But that's my question. Do these things have sizes, and then do I just have a wrong size? I don't know. Clasp is usually under the neck, but I can wear it backwards. So, okay, alright, hold on. I should probably just get up and do this, hold on. Like my hair care products and skincare in the back. I'm gonna make it eventually, but for now, God, I can't do it, man. I'm chalking. Here we go. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Look at this. Now there's even more space here. Now there's even more space. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Also, this was actually pretty fun. Just the Just Talking stream. That was actually very fun. I feel like this is definitely something I could do. And we could just like have you guys in the Discord give me an interview or some crap. I'll just throw you guys in the Discord, start having interviews for a talking stream. But this is pretty fun. I do just love the riffs. Physical fiddler? I don't know what you even mean. So look at all the space though. So like they all are usually one size. Is there supposed to be that much space to it? Do I put it up like this now? What am I supposed to do with this? Am I doing it wrong? Because I feel like I'm doing it wrong. It doesn't stay up. Let me see if I can keep it up with the wires for my headset, my headphones. There we go. And if I do just talking streams, I can always have time to set the like sub goals to be me singing and stuff, and people enjoy that. There we go. This is much better. This is kind of how I want it to be. Let's watch the camera as it completely loses focus on me. Hold on. And we're back. Wow. 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 I'm having too much fun with this, and I'm just so adorable. I can't get over it. I look so good right now. I'm gonna sit here and be conceited for a bit. This is great. This is actually like so fun. I'm surprised people aren't seeing me on the browsing thing. That's probably because it's probably just because I don't have many viewers on here at the moment for them to watch me and see an adorable guy and be like, oh, I want to see what he's talking about. And I'll be like, I'm just chalking over here. We chalking here. All right. So this was a grand old time. We had some wonderful times. We had some good chalks. We chalked up a little bit. We were just chalking one to another, and now we get a good time to move on. Hey, we're chalking here. Hold on, that was the weirdest accent. I'm never doing that one again. Change the subject to chalking and they'll come running. If they don't know about chalking, I don't want them here, you know? We don't need you if you ain't chalking. You gotta be chalking out here. If it ain't about the chalk, I don't want it. CHALK. Hey. Chalk runs everything around me, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. It'd be funny if I had a piece of chalk. Give me a second. I'm gonna look. I don't have chalk. I'm not Rudy. Rudy got the chalk. I need to go talk. Hold on, let me call Rudy. Rudy! Rudy! Not even worth it. Oh, I'm dating myself with that joke, I'm sure. Because there's like no other person I know that was coming straight out of college that probably knows about Chalk Zone, honestly. How long ago was Chalk Zone? No, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Ooh, the final episode was August 23rd, 2008. Oh, Lord. Good Lord. I was like 10 years old. How do I remember it so vividly? Oh, Chalk Zone, why? Chalk Zone, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Code Lyoko. Those were all things that were like crazy, crazy important to my youth, you know? Oh, were we not already friends? That's crazy. I thought we was friends already. What's wrong with her? And why is she not in the Discord? I thought you were in the Discord already. Yo, Andrea, you chalking right now, man. You chalking. You can't be doing that. Oh, you're not in the Discord. You actually aren't. Let me invite you to Discord real quick. You do have two Discords. Oh, I see. So you're smurfing on us. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity of this woman. You're just chalking right now. Here we go. I sent you an invite to the Discord. Actually, you could also have just exclamation point Discord. It actually works now. See? Hold on. Let me test it out. Boop boop. See, it works now. Neat. I finally put that command in there. All on my own. You've been muted, young one. Hold on, let me give you some roles so you can actually get to talking in here instead of just chalking. I'll put you as one of my dudes. You also one of my dingies. You one of the yin dings. You one of the dingies. You can talk now, hopefully. Hopefully. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Discord. It's a good time all around. So for those of you who aren't chalking, we got you. The second question is, which one looks better at this point? The hair on like one side or having it on both? It's currently just stuck behind my headphones. I didn't mean to do that, but I think it looks pretty cool. Like, I could see this being an iconic look of some sort to me. So I'm gonna keep it this way for now. Not you getting an echo. couldn't be me. Either way, we had a great time. I don't think we're gonna go over any more Reddit posts at the moment because if you go back on Reddit right now, we're just gonna be chalking. That's all. You had to be there. Unfortunately, you had to be there. I'm chalking? No, you chalking. What's wrong with you, Endaria? Now hold on. I'll remove myself from the things. I'm gonna just have myself on the. I'm gonna like mute my Discord voice and see if that changes anything, so you don't get like a some type of feedback on it. All right. So now I'm just gonna be in the extreme. Hopefully it's relatively the same amount of time, and if it doesn't give you that, then we're chilling. All right. Let's end this out here, and I'm gonna come back in an hour just to play some Marvel Rivals that you can watch me do. Actually, I kind of feel like just hopping on it right about now, get some more people, and then maybe we can go back to chalking afterwards. Just chalking, you and I. You know, we just chalking. We just talk about it a little bit. For now, I'm gonna go yeet the thing up here. I am gonna, if we're going to Marvel Rivals, I am gonna have to just change the stream info. Probably end the stream and come back in, and then you can just come back into the stream afterwards, just in case. But whatever happens, happens at this point. Oh, let me also call up one of my boys. Oh, that's true. If you don't pass out, because you're always awake. Always awake at ungodly hours. That's on you at this point. You chalking right now, man. You keep chalking. Honestly, I fall asleep before your stream too. That's why, that's why I'm saying you be chalking. You know, I would try to. I'm usually like done streaming around 9, 10ish, and then I just go to make sure that my wife's okay in the bed there, and then I fall asleep. Cause you know she'll walk out here and then just start talking at me, and then I know she just wants more attention, and I need to leave to go to make sure she's like alive and goes to sleep. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't just roll out of bed and come back here. I guess I could just watch it while I'm in bed. I mean, weird. Though, nah. She knows who you are, so you could probably say hi at some point. Anyway, enough chalk. Let's move on to the rivals, right? Okay, I'll be right back. So I'll start off doing Marvel Rivals. I'll start off with my own ranked matches, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get some of the boys online as well. The jokers might hop into the chat and into the game, and we can all rank together if they can. So I'm going to throw that out there to them in the chat, and I'll be right back. So, I'll see ya. It was a good time just chatting. It was a nice relaxing time. I think we need to do this more often, honestly. Maybe I'll think about adding it to the schedule for the days where I only have one thing going on, like the days where I just have Apex or Arc going on. I could always add in one of these and have you guys in there, especially those in the Discord. We can all just chat, hang out, literally have a good old time. Yeah, looking forward to it. As always, to end off one of our sessions here, our first ever talking session, I'll leave you off with my usual sign off. You remember that you are loved, you're special, you're worthy.